Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie, and this is your reading for career and money for the month of February 2021. January started with a bang, big time, and I don't know what it was for you, but for me, it was significantly demanding. The break was short this year between the two holidays. And the expectations are like 10 times fold what they were for 2020. I guess companies are trying to pick up the slack from what they lost in 2020. Anyways, it's been a rough start for me personally. But anyways, having said all that, I'm just going to keep it simple for this reading. And we're going to start with the Life is Simple, or The Answer is Simple, from Sonia Choquette's deck. So here we go for you. Okay, so this may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your Mars sign and also your moon and rising. So right from the get-go, Aquarius, it's telling you to reclaim your art, reclaim your passion, reclaim your expertise. We are all unique. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and you need to reclaim what belongs to you that is one of your strengths for your career. And that's card number 7, okay? Just in case it means something to you. All right, so here we go. Here we have another deck. Again, simple cards and nothing complicated. Reclaim your art, and the reason for that is you are currently blindfolded. You don't have all the answers. You're not being guided properly. You're probably being kept in the dark, and you're being told you've got to do certain things in a certain way. So I think by reclaiming your art, being the master at what you do, it will be second nature that you'll know intuitively what to do. So this is what I see from this today. From this reading, from these cards. And let me go dive into tarot now for your spread. Okay, for Aquarius, career and money, we have the Fool. Career and money for February 2021. We have the 7 of Cups options. Of course, being the Fool, going on a new journey, you'll open up all your options. Maybe if these cards are coming out into your spread, maybe it means you are going to revisit what you're currently doing and you want to start something new with another company, but we'll see. I'm not going to look at these. So let's just start your spread before I go into too much speculation here. So let's go. Your spread is as is. The present situation is you are the King of Cups. Your opposing obstacles is the 8 of Pentacles. Your desires and aspirations is the 10 of Pentacles. Your guidance is the Sun, and your outcome is the Page of Cups. Okay, so you are currently in a very good position. Emotionally speaking, you're very mature and very stable. Whatever happens in the background, you seem to be oblivious to it, emotionally speaking. You're very happy. Your state is happy. And maybe the state of being happy is part of the fact that you are reclaiming your art. You're reclaiming your abilities, your expertise. Although there's a blindfold on your head, you're kind of like being asked to fly without being able to see where you're going. There's no sense of direction. There's no, we call that, there's no direction. There's no direction. There's no guidance. There's no leadership. You're being told to do what you got to do, but you're reclaiming your expertise. And that way, it makes you feel in control emotionally. Okay? The opposing obstacles is that at the moment, you're very concerned about putting money on the table to protect those that you love. Generating enough assets so that everyone in your household is comfortable. You need to put a roof on their heads, right? Shelter. And you need to provide food for them. And Eight of Pentacles usually is not that card. It's the card of basically being the expert. But I see it in this deck as you're the contributor. You're like the security. You're the protector. It's raining as well. Look, you need to protect your family. You need to protect. And that's the obstacle, your opposing obstacle. And this is kind of preventing you from going deeply into your aspirations. Is you need to hold on to the job that you have in order to have an income coming in. Because if it was all up to you, you would give that up and you would do something a lot more fulfilling to you. But you're doing it for the money. So you can, in exchange, be the provider for your family. Your desires and aspiration is the Ten of Pentacles. Do you want to be the happy family with no worries and no one concerned about having to work? People enjoying themselves all day long. Kids running in the background. You're having to, yes, you're having to rake the yard, but who cares? You're taking the moment to smell the flowers and engage in conversation with your beautiful wife who's been collecting fruit and veggies from the garden. And then you've got grandma sitting right there in the background by the door, and she's not working away. She's not toiling away. She's enjoying herself. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Everyone's got enough. There's enough to go around, and that's what you wish for. Your guidance is to keep a bright eye, remain optimistic. The sun is shining. And as long as the sun is shining, life is flowing, and you are being creative. You're actually making some yarn from not sure what, I can't really tell, but usually yarn is made from wool or, sheep or mutton or whatever it's called, wool. You also have two babies on here, and the two babies are happy. They're not strained, stressed at all. And she's not either overly concerned. She's doing what she's liking. It's a very beautiful card. It's a card of positive energy, optimism, and beauty, and no negativity whatsoever. So that's your guidance. It's to remain positive. And the outlook is positive if you remain positive, okay? The outcome is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is one of an offer. And usually, typically, it's an offer of love or an offer of an emotional status. And I think that somehow, with this scenario, by reclaiming your art, reclaiming your passion, reclaiming your hobby, reclaiming your masterpiece, whatever you're great at, you're gonna become the sun. You're gonna become the person that's so optimistic, and by being so optimistic and vibrating on such an optimistic or positive vibration, you're gonna just attract positiveness into your life. And these offers are going to come to you. And this is an offer of possibility of a new employment or a new position within the company that you work for with better pay. So you don't have to feel this obligation or this obstacle of having to provide in order for you to get to where you want to go, which is ultimately the happy home where everyone is content, happy, no problems whatsoever. Let's pull a couple of Lenormand cards for you, Aquarius. Career and money for February 2021. You've got the woman, and this could be woman or man because this is a general reading. It could be a person, so it's a man or a woman. It could be you, or it could be someone else close to you. Okay, and then we have the cross, which means sacrifices or, difficult times. And an ending. Oh boy, an ending is coming. And the ending is good because an ending means a new start is starting, right? So you've got someone around you. Either it's you, the woman. There's a sacrifice or some kind of hard work that's needed. Or being asked of you. Let me just pull all of this down. Or out of that person, there's something that's strenuous, a burden that's being asked out of that person, which is probably you, because here we have this burden here. But something's going to change, and that something is going to bring some very happy moments in your life. Like this is the dog, and the dog is about loyalty, it's about friendship, it's about, he's chained up to that doghouse, but literally if you were to unchain him, he would stick around. He would be free, but sticking around due to his loyalty to his master. And this is what you have around you. You have people that, you're surrounded by people like that in your life, what we see here. And ultimately, the reason why you're feeling that the Eight of Pentacles is an obstacle for you is that all of these people that count on you, you want to be able to make sure that you will always be supportive of them and protecting them from any kind of intempéries, which is bad weather, but what do you call that? Bad situations or unforeseen events, right, that have a negative connotation. So that's what you are. That's what's not helping you here. But it's a very good quality to have, to be honest with you, Aquarius. So anyways, having said that, you're on the right path. You're doing the hard work. You're sacrificing some things in your life in order to have a change and then be ultimately happy with the people around you that are true and loyal to you. Okay? Yeah, I think this feels like you've been a puppet for this company you've been working for, or a puppet of the situation for a while. This clearly goes with this card. And it's good that you're wanting better for yourself and for your family. And I think it's coming, okay? I think it's coming by what I'm seeing here, especially with the Page of Cups. It doesn't mean, though, that the offer is accepted. It just means there's an offer there on the table for you, okay? I am going to pick here a die for you. And we have hand. And the hand means a couple of things. We have you either providing a helping hand or lifting your hand and saying no to something. But I see more as waving hand, hey, hi, or helping a hand, not so much as no, because if it was no, it would be a firm hand, like no, like very firm. So I think this is more you being very helpful. And you've been helpful, throughout your career. You've always helped people out. But I think it's time for you to now raise that hand or provide that hand for yourself and your people. You need to help yourself first now. I'm going to pull a couple of Scrabble tiles, and maybe some of these can help you as well to identify some key people or key companies or key things going around you. You have two letters, R and I, if that means anything to you. R and I, or I and R, whatever. That can mean something to you. So I'm going to pull a card here from the After Tarot so we can have a message for you as a potential outcome for Aquarius in February 2021. Okay, so this is typically seen as a cup of love, and new love is being offered to you. So I think initially we talked about taking care of yourself first, right? You need to take care of yourself first. So the first cup here is the love of self. Taking care of self, loving oneself in order to be able to provide for others. And ultimately, after that's happened, then we have the true love offer that's being offered to you. And this love could mean a passion about a new career, a new job that you truly find passionate, where you will also gain peace, tranquility, and not so much worries and maybe dissatisfaction with work. I like this for you, Aquarius. I hope this resonates, and leave me a comment. Let me know how this does resonate, if it resonates. And if not, well, I'll see you next month. Okay, so you have a good one. Take care.